Guys, it's Christy with ZTLotusTarot, and I just wanted to come to you really quick because I got such beautiful love energy that I needed to share it with the collective for you guys if this is your message. So when I did the shuffle and did the asked about like what I should talk about today for the collective, and this is what came out. And so for anyone who's listening who might be in a super strong twin flame soulmate type connection, this is your story. It's amazing. So the first card that comes out that I have to share with you is the it's called She Offers the Sacred Wine, So Drink. And what this card is about is it talks about like and the theme has been about being in our head, about questioning everything, about questioning like, is this right? Am I feeling this? Are they feeling this? Like, you know, is this just a fluke? Like, you know, there's nothing worse in the world than like feeling like love would be one-sided, right? And so like, but Spirit is saying that this is part of your test. Yesterday it was so amazing how the protection came up so like so prominent in the reading about the fact that, you know, we can sit in our head all day and talk ourselves out of anything, and we can spend years doing that to ourselves, right? We can allow what others people think about us, or you know, their opinions of what we're doing, or their ability to influence us in a way that's negative, you know, and keeps us from thinking in a heart space because they have us in our head space, okay? And so I got so many downloads today in meditation as well, which actually starts to, like, when I'm thinking about it now with these cards, and I have chills right now on my my left leg, and because I'm channeling correctly, is that you know, there are going to be tests in this situation to see if you have evolved enough in order to take the sacred wine that's being offered to you. Can you get out of your headspace long enough to just say yes to love? To say yes to, I don't know, to say yes to, like, I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm going to wing it. I'm going to try this shit out because I've never been so excited in my life. I'm going to, you know, dance. I'm going to lose my head. I'm going to get drunk with love and fun and affection and excitement and being in my best possible frequency by surrounding myself with those people that bring that frequency out in me. And it's like Spirit is saying, you know, somebody here has really been going in their head, you know, about this situation and like talking themselves out of it for many different reasons. Like some of them are practical reasons, some of them are super logical reasons, some of those reasons are complete illusions of like fears and things that they've decided was their previous story that can't be changed. And Spirit is saying, no, we're not going to do that anymore because we're making a judgment call. We're putting in divine intervention, and we're going to open your eyes in whatever way we have to. And all those influences that are in the way of you getting out of your headspace, we're going to take care of them. We're going to intervene. We're going to, you know, stop whoever we have to stop from interfering in whatever way we have to stop them. So, you know, if people are speaking ill of you, or people are talking you out of things, and it's coming, and it possibly, here's the crazy thing. Okay, so yesterday, remember when I said that there could be people in your energy that are trying to sabotage your happiness, not because they hate you, but because they love you, okay? And here's what I mean by that. they don't want anything to change, and they don't know what you being happy, that change would be like for them. Because and this gets a little codependent and weird, but hear me out. So, like, for instance, if you have friends or family members who love you and want to protect you, but a lot of it is that they don't want things to change, meaning they don't want to lose you in the way that they know that they have you right in this moment. And now think about that. So if you're in, say you're a single person, okay, and you have family members who depend on you all the time because you're always available, okay, like you're always available at their beck and call to do whatever is needed to be done, because that's just who you are. And the thing is that part of you isn't going to change with you finding true love. You know what I mean? But they can't see that. All they know is that they have your full undivided attention at any moment that they need it right now. And they don't want that to change. And it's like, Spirit is encouraging you, and anybody who might be dealing with this kind of a situation, to where like that, you're having those moments where you're like, wait, maybe I got some wrong advice. You know, maybe everybody who tried to talk me out of this, or keep me stuck, or keep me blocked, or keep me in a space where they're comfortable, not me, them, where they are comfortable, is really selfishness on their part to try and keep you in a place where you're not happy to your full potential of happiness, you know, to your full potential of abundance, to your full potential of freedom, love, joy, purpose, passion, you know. And it's like, that's where Spirit is protecting you right now from these cards above all, is that this is a divine connection, which means that God, the divine, the angels, however you want to look at it, they have chosen you and your counterpart to come together for a purpose. Now, do we know what that purpose is? No, not yet. Maybe we figure it out along the way. Maybe it's already been shown to us in bits and pieces on why. You know, maybe we've already learned so much from our person of interest. Maybe, you know, you have, I don't know, whatever it is, there's a divine purpose, and Spirit is protecting it at all costs at this point. Those cards yesterday were just, I mean, wow. Spirit ain't playing. He's protecting it in whatever way he feels fit, depending upon the warning signs that he's giving to the people. And he's giving people warning signs, is what I've been told, that people have been warned to not interfere with your connection, with this divine connection that is unfolding in divine timing. And if people interfere, they're going to have to pay their karmic price for that. And Spirit is willing to win this battle at all costs. I've been told that there are people, situations, places, very close to this divine counterpart that are trying to interfere and change God's plan. And that's why they're willing to do anything at all costs to protect it. So, I mean, I just have chills. And I mean, It's crazy. So this card, first off, celebrate the idea that you're so you're, whatever this is, whoever has a twin flame out there, because they're so damn rare, there's a reason behind them. There always is. Because they're so spiritual in nature, there's a purpose behind it. And Spirit is willing at all costs to make sure that that is not, that nobody messes that up in any way, shape, or form. You know, the devil will bring all kinds of people, all kinds of places, all kinds of situations, all kinds of obstacles, all kinds of roadblocks, all kinds of people throwing black magic, especially people who are super, super uneducated in the idea of what they're messing with, which is super scary for them or anybody around them that they care about. Because Spirit, you know, you don't do that. You don't do that on divine connections. You don't do that on God's chosen people, whoever they may be in this world. And that's where people mess up, because they don't realize they're doing that kind of spell work and black magic on the wrong people. It's scary. And I don't like scary. I don't like dark. But I'm here to warn you. I'm just saying. So Spirit is guiding you to move in silence, not to share your connection with anybody, not to speak of it with anyone other than your counterpart, not to revel in it in front of anybody, because whoever this divine counterpart is, like, okay, the two of you, one of you is a divine masculine in the situation, and one of you is the divine feminine. Now here's where this can get confusing. It doesn't necessarily have to be that the male is the divine masculine and the female is the divine feminine. It can actually be the opposite, regardless, which makes this very difficult to see who is being attacked the most, but they both are. And so Spirit is encouraging you that the two of you are special, even if you don't realize it, even if you don't recognize it, even if you can't, even if you cannot put your head around it, and that people are jealous of this connection for whatever reason, you know. It could be people who, from your past, or people from their past, or people from your family, or people from their family, or people, X's and Y's and Z's, and all the people who have the ability to influence us in a negative way. And Spirit is saying this union has been under attack since the beginning. And this is why you have been through so many obstacles together, because it's being attacked spiritually and in the 3D. So not only not only is this connection being attacked in the spiritual realm by using black magic, spell work, I'm hearing voodoo, scary shit, like scary, scary stuff. But also in the 3D, in the everyday life, there's gossip, there's people chirping, there's people spreading rumors, there's people lying, you know, downright lying. There's people copycatting. There are people copycatting each of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. It's crazy. Like, I have to laugh because it's like these people just really don't know who they're messing with. Excuse my language, Spirit, because you're so present in this. I'm going to try my best not to swear. But I'm here to tell you, there are people who are trying to copycat the divine masculine and come towards the divine feminine and entice her. And there are people who are trying to copycat the divine feminine and come towards the divine masculine and tempt him, so that there's so much rivalry, competition, confusion that the divine masculine, divine feminine begin to start to distrust one another, start to hate one another, start to get angry at one another, jealous, causing conflict and chaos, so that they don't ever come together. This is devil work. This is, the devil has sent these kind of people into your connection for a reason. So just be mindful of that. Divine masculines and divine feminines out there. If you meet somebody in your energy who comes towards you in a manner that is copycatting mannerisms, dressing like your divine masculine or divine feminine, talking like your divine masculine or feminine, using words they would use, I mean, you name it, copycatting. Be aware. Just be aware. Spirit is calling these people a siren. Like sirens that come in to try and they're from the devil, and I have to read up on it, and I haven't had time to read up on it before I did this reading, because I just wanted to get this message out as much as I possibly could, in as little time as possible, to alert any divine masculines and feminines out there who their connection is being attacked. Okay, and you're gonna know if you're being attacked, if you are so stuck in your head about what's right and what's wrong in a situation, feeling guilty and regretful and wishing that things could be differently, and you notice like all of a sudden all these people are coming towards you that sort of remind you a little bit of your divine masculine or feminine, and the way that they talk to you, or the way that they approach you, or the just anything. Spirit is cautioning you that those are the sirens. Those are the ones coming to try to destroy your connection. So don't be tempted. Don't fall into the pattern of behavior of allowing this connection to be dismantled. To anyone who does do that, they're gonna get their karma. Spirit's making a judgment call on that. And you see that little baby in this card? It's very small. Where's my camera? Okay. Right there. Look. That's the judgment angel. And that judgment angel will divinely intervene to protect the mission, whatever the mission is, to protect it, to protect this couple, this divine masculine, this divine feminine, who have the cord of connection. You know, they're bound to one another for a purpose. They are one another. They are twin flames. And anybody that tries to mess up a sacred union, especially for their own selfish gain or selfish reasons, Spirit is not playing around. And we have the Magician here, which means that, you know, he's got his altar here, and people are doing black magic on this relationship, trying to do their best to put the divine masculine and the divine feminine in a place of feeling in a mental prison, or in a space of like feeling wounded and scared and fearful of one another, you know. And this is somebody that each of them knows they love and have this amazing connection, you know? And it's like, but he's trying, the devil, to put them in a space of fear and worry and temptation and anger at each other, or paranoia at one another. So just be mindful, because this is the Two of Cups. This is soulmate, twin flame, you know. And Spirit said the time is coming. The Chariot, you know, the momentum is there for this this twin flame couple to come into union, and that means that the divine timing is here for it to happen. Temperance. So temper any temptations, temper any do not engage or speak of your union with anybody other than your divine counterpart. Nothing, not a word to anyone, because Spirit said that these sirens that are attacking this couple are close to them, super close to them, to where they have been confiding in some of these sirens. Not only confiding, but also like, you know, those sirens have been trying to tempt them out of this union in some way. So if you can temper that kind of energy between you and your counterpart, to start to pray to unblock, you know, unblock any kind of spell work that's being done to you, you know, return it to sender, whatever it is, you know. If it's if you're feeling sick, you know, if somebody's putting sick spells on me, return to sender. If somebody is putting energy depleting spells on me, return to sender. If anybody is putting any kind of energy work on you that's making you feel stuck, return to sender. Return to sender. You know, you're protected. You can't be touched as long as you're asking for that kind of help from the divine in this union. Pray for your counterpart. Pray for, and you know what I do? I pray for me and anybody who loves me unconditionally, and anybody that I love unconditionally as well. And see, that's a blanket of protection for the people in your life who love you unconditionally and who you love unconditionally too. And so it's nice, you know. It's a good blanket protection for anybody that means you well, because you know those people who love you unconditionally in your life are going to be the ones who want you happy no matter what that means for them. You might only be protecting yourself and one other person in the matter, just saying. But it covers your connection, because twin flames love each other unconditionally. It just is, you know? And so that's a good way to pray. I want to protect me, my connections with people who love me unconditionally and who I love unconditionally as well. I want, freedom of movement for anybody that I love unconditionally and whoever loves me unconditionally. I want, whatever it is, health and wellness and, like happiness and whatever it is, because that's all you should want for anybody that you love, is just for them to be happy and, excited and joyful and abundant. There's enough abundance in this world for everybody. So why would anybody get mad at someone about abundantly having a great, loving life, so yeah, so pray for those that love you unconditionally and who love you and who you love unconditionally as well. You know, it's a good start, because then those people are protected. And because if you can temper all these obstacles that are coming in every direction at your connection, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's like there are so many jealous people of both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So she's going through her own battles and he's going through his own battles. And then some of them are going through battles like so the divine feminine's going through her own battles. Divine masculine's going through his own battles. Then they have mutual people who also they're battling as a whole. So it's insane, and it's on the spiritual realm as well as the 3D realm. So when I told you guys about twin flame unions the other night and how sometimes it just doesn't happen, this is some of the reasons why. But if we can learn how to get through any obstacles, to find your divine counterpart in this world, then I'm going to do the best I can to research to help you to come into union with your divine counterpart. Right now, Spirit is encouraging you to move in silence. Don't discuss it with anyone. That's just more for them to get angry about, get upset about, get jealous of, get bad stuff. So don't discuss it with anyone other than your counterpart. That you can discuss, but with anyone outside of that, Spirit's cautioning you to think twice about that if you want to lessen these feelings that you're having of feeling like you're being tempted in every direction. You're being people are copycatting, you know, to tempt. People are gossiping, people are saying things, people are lying, there's rumors, whatever it is. Don't allow it. Don't allow it into your energy. Temper it. Temper that energy. Be patient. Know the truth. The truth is that this is divinely guided, and you and your counterpart know that. You know that at the soul level. You communicate it to one another, even on, in a telepathic way. It just is. And Spirit's ready to protect it at any cost. So pay attention. When shit starts going wrong for people, you're going to know why. And then that's going to alert you on who it is who's having a hand in the destruction or the trying to destruct this twin flame union. But if you can do that, guess what happens? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, everything, abundance, love, stability, union, amazing stuff. So, let me get you, I don't know, one more little tidbit. Let's see, one more message. Yeah, because I feel like you both, right, at this point in time, are like, you know what the union is, but you're at a crossroads because you're just like, oh my gosh, can I keep doing this? I'm so in my head about it. I'm so confused. I don't know what's true and what's not. I don't know what's who to trust in the situation. And that's all part of these people coming into your energy. Yeah, it's like you're almost to the point where you're at the crossroads of, do I continue forward or do I drop this burden altogether and just, just let it go, and see you next lifetime type of thing, which I mean, sometimes if it's getting to the point where it's that unhealthy, then sometimes that is the best thing to do, is to drop it until next lifetime. But Spirit is definitely encouraging you to communicate with your other half if you are in communication with that person. You're obviously in separation at this point, because all of these people wouldn't be continuing to try and attack you if they felt like they no longer had the ability to attack you guys, you know, because you've already come together. So I'm strongly feeling that that you're in separation at this point in time. But Spirit's making a judgment call, divine intervention. So yeah, bottom of the deck, what we got? Yeah. The Knight of Chalices, a message of love coming in. So maybe that's you and your counterpart talking about it, you know, opening up the lines of communication. Yeah. All right, guys, I hope this helped you for what you're dealing with right now. And I'm just going to give you a wish card, because sometimes wish cards are just nice little additives to this, you know, like, let's keep this positive, because sometimes this can get dark. And it's like, I receive messages from nature easily. So maybe nature is a place where you can go and take some time to meditate and pray and connect and to get closer to your ancestors and your spirit guides and your you know, all those people out there who are listening to your prayers and watching over you for protection. And funny enough, I'm actually going to the beach to do that. So I was already hiking today, but I'm going to go to the beach and get some sun and put my feet in the water and, you know, collect some seashells and all that fun stuff and watch a sunset, because I haven't watched one in a really long time. I love my body. I don't know what that means, but oh, love your body. So it's saying love your body, and they're asking you to say an affirmation, a wish that says, I love my body. I don't know if that's like that. You know, you could be so stressed out about issues that you're having at this point in time, from what I'm seeing in these cards of like things coming in every direction for you or your divine counterpart. And it's like, you've got to put your priorities being your health. So if your health is deteriorating, then it's sometimes you just need to take a minute and just breathe, go out in nature, go hiking, pray about it, talk to your body about loving your body, and that all of your body systems are working together perfectly and there's no problems and I'm not stressed. And, you know, these are just affirmations to where you can start to change the way that your cells respond to your feeling thoughts about yourself. So yeah. And animals are my friends. I am kind and loving to them. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, maybe you got some spirit animals that you can connect with in nature. Maybe there's some things that that they can help you understand. If you have an animal that you just have an affinity for, you know, look that up and see what the spiritual meaning is for that animal in particular. So if you're super drawn to cats, if you're super drawn to dogs, if you're super drawn to like turtles like me or whatever it is, like just look up the meaning of that and see if that resonates with you, or maybe there's some sort of a message there for you from spirit. But that's all for today on the twin flame journeys that you guys are going through. You guys are super protected. I'm just here to tell you, and whatever this purpose is for your twin flame connection, it's it must be something big. spirits like, it's, you know, we got to figure this out, but we got to start taking people down who's trying to mess with us. We've given them warnings and they're not listening. So, yeah. All right, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll be talking to you later tonight. All right, thanks. Bye.